Okay. Have a little chat with everybody. I'm about to hack the orbital net and formally declare the independent state of Crossbell invalid. In the end, everything will come down to timing. It's not like me to be this nervous. Well, I can understand why you would be. What we're planning will end the temporary peace that Crossbell has right now. That's a fact we can't contend with. Makes me wonder if what we're doing is really the right thing. Uncle and the others have provided Crossbell with protection against Ereboni and Calvard. How many innocent people benefit from that? Here we are trying to wrest it away from them. I know. But this so-called peace is only possible because President Croyce and the others are exploiting Kia for it. The people have no clue what's happening, the cost of their newfound freedom. There's no way we can let this continue. You're right. I could never accept a peace that was obtained by sacrificing Kia's happiness and well-being. Thank you, Lloyd. Chatting with you was just what I needed to let go of my doubts. Anytime, Ellie. This operation is our first step toward taking Kia back. We need to pull it off no matter what. Alright, let's give it our all. Hey, is it time to start the operation yet? Just say the word and I'll get to hacking. Somehow I feel like you're a little too fired up for this. I've got to get back at those creeps for locking me up so long without an orbital net connection. Just you wait and see. I'm going to send that old geezer's voice to every last terminal on Crossbell. Please don't call him a geezer. Even during times like these, you need to address him as Speaker McDowell. It's only polite, Jonah. Sheesh, get off my back already. No wonder you became a cop. Now quit being such a killjoy. Let's get this show on the road. Should that witch Mary Ball. It's so accurate, but also maybe not. Testing 1, 2, 3. What are you up to, friend? Oh, hey Lloyd, I was just making sure the camera and microphone are working. We're gonna be sending audio and video from here in the Merkaba to screens all over the place via the orbital net. Hello, my name's Fran Seeker and I love my big sister Noe more than anyone in the whole wide world. Yep, it's picking everything up hunky-dory. And in times like these, you can count on Fran to help ease the tension. There isn't much security around the booster site, fortunately for us. Completely outside the CDF and Jaeger's patrol routes. If we head straight there in the Merkaba, we should be able to finish with no interruptions. As for how this declaration of invalidity will change things and shape the future, the goddess only knows. The Defense Force and Jaegers have been on high alert ever since Speaker McDowell was freed from their clutches. As things stand, there is no location where we could land the Merkaba without risk. Figured as much. In that case, let's focus our efforts on the plan and head for the booster site. Agreed, all that remains is to decide when the operation will be initiated. Speak to me again whenever you're ready. I don't even have the option to go anywhere else. Oh, it's past Tangram Gate. Ooh. Hold on, I might be able to upgrade a slot or two. Did all the things. Maybe the only person I never beat was Jonah. Oh, I shouldn't have put that there. Wow, Jonah sucks. definitely beat Roberts. He was a thing. I'm pretty sure I beat Michelle. Maybe I never beat Mary, but I don't know. Maybe there's one more on the list that I can add. Maybe there's somebody I missed. You're supposed to talk to somebody. Or could it be? It is you have defeated all possible opponents in Palm Party, Lloyd. No way, really? That's amazing, Lloyd. I'm so happy for you. Gotta hand it to you. You really know how to line up those palms. Thanks, though. I don't know how I did it. Felt like blind luck most of the time. On the contrary, in puzzle games like these, chance alone can only take you so far. Bannings, you have become a true palm master. Thanks, I think. You should be honored. Take this if you would. Huh? This is a forbidden master quartz that was co-developed by the Church and the Epstein Foundation using ancient techniques. It was considered too powerful and dangerous to be used under normal circumstances. But I believe you will be able to use it wisely, Palm Master. Wow, I'm flattered. Thanks, Abbess. I'll put it to good use. Okay, I was not expecting a fucking master quartz. Holy shit. What to do? Heart's damage up as HP drops activates when using magic attacks. Multiplied by a maximum of 1.5. Wow. And look at the stats on it. Holy shit. It's got a little bit of everything on it. Like, fuck the pixie. That's nuts. There must be 3 of every element. I mean, he's my caster. Now he has a little bit of everything. Yeah, he has the Uranus spell. I have a freeze too. Wondering what I need for the big water spells, which is kind of weird because like Tio also has a lot of water. $19 and 10 Mirage. I mean, okay, that's not happening. I'd have to spec so hard into it. I can get a Genesis Flood if I want. I feel like an on-hit isn't the best on him because he's primarily a caster now. I wish I had a Mind 3. That'd be nice. This gets me Last Disaster. Alright, let's do that. I need the wind for Holy Breath. Definitely need an EP cut. I could change this to like a fire. I always complain I don't have fire spells. This would give me some fire spells. It gets me Magna Blaze. I'm gonna do it. Holy crap, he has a lot of spells now. Alright, let's do that. She still has higher arts, but that's primarily the Mind 3. Goes down to 784. I mean, she'd still be higher than him, but... He's not purpose-built from the ground up to be a caster. It's kind of more of an option. And what an option. I kind of want to get him to 50%. What if I just switch? I feel like he should have the Grail Locket. Especially since she has Energy Circle, so she can she can solve any issues other people get. So you get the Grail Locket. I want Lloyd. I just gave some of my evasion stuff to Ellie. 15%. That just has defense on it, though. There's another one, I think, that has 15%. That's 5%. Oh, I have another Mishi hat. Oh, I'll do this one. Because it actually prevents a thing. So I get him to 50. Make him the evasion support tank. Maybe I should give the power suit to someone else then. Because if he can dodge shit all the time, what does he need it for? In fact, give him some art defense. He can't dodge spells. Give it to her so she doesn't die constantly. Yeah. You can have the headband. I think it's more useful for Lloyd to have some CP. Where'd it go? Give the true one. She needs some speed. I think this makes a lot more sense. Oh, she only had 10% evasion. She was dodging a lot of shit in Michelin. If he had the ability to cast Aqua Mirage himself, that would be pretty dope. I also kind of want to give him back the fucking, what's it called? The regen spell. I can't remember the word regen. It's easy to get onto everybody, and it's actually a really good Earth Pulse. With how much HP we have now, it's like 2 to 3k every time they have a turn. And it lasts for 9 turns, and it's easy to just put that on everybody. Could switch to Shield Breaker instead. That gives me Earth Pulse. Alright, works for me. It's a nice quick fix. It took some time, but we're all set to get this Declaration of Invalidity thing going. Now that Speaker McDowell has his statement in order, all that's left is to get him on the airwaves. Oh boy, I'm starting to get nervous. Maybe I should go do some vocal warm-ups on the deck. Are you ready, Speaker McDowell? Yes, I'm prepared to declare the Independent State of Crossbell invalid at a moment's notice. Giving my word that Henry McDowell will not be pulling any punches. Rest assured that my statement will serve as an answer to Dieter's past assertions. Thank you again for doing this. There's no need to thank me, Lloyd. How the declaration will be received by the court of public opinion is the true variable. I may no longer be the orator that Dieter is, but I shall do my utmost to convey the sincerity of our intentions. This is something I must do. Imperative that every crossbelling consider the future of our homeland. Well said, we're counting on you. There we are. With that, your treatment should be complete. And once again in your debt, Tio. Were you injured while we were in Michelin? Yes, by those red constellation fools, no less. The wound itself should heal quickly, but that I was hit at all came as a shock. You mustn't underestimate them. In any case, the ambush served its purpose as a diversion, but they are unlikely to fall for it a second time. Noted. Still, you were a big help out there. Thanks for everything, Zeit. There is no need for gratitude, as you should well know. Now then, seeing as you have recovered your comrade's Lloyd, it would seem there is no need for me to accompany you any longer. It will remain on reserve as it did before. Remember, you can always call me if you need assistance. By generating orbital waves from my staff, you mean? Understood. Furthermore, should I come to your aid in battle, know that I'll be doing so in my original form from now on. Huh? The roaming monsters out there will be no more than helpless prey before me. I can bet it'll be a welcome sight having you at our side in holy beast mode again. Thank you, Zeit. As always, I look forward to working alongside you. So when Tio uses his thing, he's gonna be all giant? That's kind of nuts. Only Speaker McDowell declares Crossbell's independence invalid, or once he does. It won't be long before the effect ripples through the entire state. My guess is that it's going to become a lot easier for any pockets of resistance to come out of the woodwork. It's gonna be the turning point we've all been waiting for. Maybe. Once we broadcast the Declaration of Invalidity, the CDF should pull back to see how things play out. Red Constellation, though, they're in Dieter's pocket, so they're not gonna give a rat's ass one way or another. Hell, it might even give them an excuse to start playing hardball. That's saying something compared to what they've already done. Point is, we gotta be on guard for anything. When I first arrived in this state as Yin, I never imagined myself fighting to save it. Maybe it's too late for me to be having this realization, but I'm starting to feel like this role is one I don't deserve. However, the fates of Crossbell and Arkansas are one and the same. I'll protect them both with everything I have. Our actions today will call into question the legitimacy of Crossbell's independence. Doing that means challenging the establishment of the defense force, too. Our Commander Bales can handle the aftermath, but there's no avoiding the unrest that's going to ensue. We should consider ourselves lucky that the two major powers are preoccupied with their own civil turmoil. I'll be lending a hand with the hacking process from that terminal over there. The orbital network is a little outside of my area of expertise, but I can at least help with the Merkaba's system structure. The Grolsritter have a mission to fulfill too, so I'll lend a hand in whatever way I can. And I was kind of hoping. Where's the 600? I mean, I can max out Randy, but that doesn't help me. I'm not struggling to fill his slots or anything with, like, bigger cores, so I'd rather save for this. I can get... What did I want? Was it Action 3? Can't get one of these. And a hit 3. Well, I have several. Didn't somebody have a hit 2 because I didn't have a hit 3 available? Don't necessarily need the Mind 3. I can't even equip... Maybe the shack. Can a shackle go in a 1 slot? I don't know. The fuck it's... Oh, there it is. No, it can't. What about Scent? I think it can. Oh, it can't. Okay, never mind. I can't even have an EP cut 3 because of her slot. Yeah, you want to hit 3. Well, hold on. Also want to evade 3. Who did I even want for an action 3? I think it was Randy. Well, you can't even put it on the... Does it impede 2? I can switch... Okay, I can switch it with impede 2. Eh. Oh, I don't remember what she had. It would have been something with water. Probably mind. She is slow though, so I have an action 2. And a mind, I guess. The spells she has are she also doesn't have a Master Quartz equipped. What does she have? Don't remember. I mean, she can have the Pixie, I guess. I don't think I've ever cast Thunder Cyclone. I mean, she should have one water thing. She doesn't need to hit. Why would she ever need a hit? Oh, I don't have the water bell. Where was I getting the bells? Those are from like... Oh, those are from chests. There's a few I can't kill. I might be able to kill them now. But I don't have access to them, so... That's kind of pointless. I mean, an EP cut makes the most sense. I don't want her to be able to do like a Calamity Claw, but... Could do a Jupiter Bell. Not that she can do anything with 18 wind, apparently. Maybe I throw the Jupiter Bell in here. What do you need for wind spells? Apparently you need some earth. And some water. Ooh, this gives her like Aqua Mirage and shit. Use Spark Dyne. It feels like wind has way more like synergy requirements. Yeah, it has a lot. I guess water doesn't really. I mean, that's mostly healing spells. I guess most of the attack spells do require synergies. It's mostly earth and space. Well, it's mostly space. I mean, maybe I give her this Thunder Cyclone. Doesn't somebody else have that now? Might have been Wazzy. No? Maybe I had it earlier. I've changed too much shit around. It was what? 4 time and space? Because she needs like an EP cut. But like, not an EP cut 1. I mean, a 3, she needs 5 space and that only gives 4. Let me do range. Instead of the mind. EP cut. That gets a Thunder Cyclone. Let's do that. Even though she's not like in the party, but if I switch her in, I want her to be immediately at least somewhat useful. Okay. And away we go. Use the experimental signal booster to hack into the orbital net and broadcast a declaration of invalidity. Once we do this, there's no going back. It's not like I can go anywhere right now anyway. I've already hit that. There's no going back. I'm not allowed to go anywhere else. There's also nothing to do anywhere else, so... With the current state of the game. I hit the no point of no return when I left chapter 4. Like, they've given me this warning like 4 or 5 times now, I feel like. Cameras check, sound systems double check. We are now approaching the airspace directly above the signal booster. You may begin whenever you see fit. Okay, here we go. You ready, Speaker McDowell? Yes, let's begin. Here goes nothing. Establishing link from booster to orbital net. Let the hacking begin. Oh God. The representations of cyberspace are so funny. This is what hacking is like, you guys. This is what Linux users do. Yes, I've got control of the communication system. Switching to main camera. Go for it. Good morning, Crossbell. This is reporter Gracelyn of the Crossbell News Service coming to you live. As a disclaimer, the following transmission is not endorsed by the CNS. I'm here in an independent capacity to deliver this breaking bulletin to you. With that, there is someone here whom I would like to introduce. I give you Speaker Henry McDowell, representative of the autonomous state of Crossbell. Good morning, citizens of Crossbell, as well as everyone else who may be watching this broadcast. I, Henry McDowell, am Speaker of the Diet of the autonomous state of Crossbell. As I'm sure you are all aware, former Mayor Croix has recently declared the founding of the independent state of Crossbell. Moreover, he established a military organization known as the Crossbell Defense Force. Already some Crossbellians have come to welcome both. However, I urge you all to reconsider. Consider whether our present course has truly been the will of the people. Naturally, each and every one of you has the right to decide for yourself the ethicality of our independence. Even so, the fact of the matter is that our current administration was not established by a democratic process. Independence was proclaimed under the pretense of unanimity, when in truth several Diet members, myself included, were falsely imprisoned. To reiterate, all that has been declared had been done so arbitrarily, without the consent of the Crossbell Diet. So now I ask you, was the referendum's purpose truly to gauge the stance of the people toward national sovereignty? No, it was but a validation of our former mayor's declaration of intent, pretext under which to pursue his own whims. The Defense Force, the independent state of Crossbell, And even the president himself. They are all founded on illegitimate grounds. But rather than simply challenging the legality of how this came to be, there is something just as important that I want my fellow Crossbellans to ask themselves. Is this state of affairs, this administration, this life they have created for our state and all the continent, truly just? That is the question. And so I wish to present to you all the opportunity to come to your own conclusions. With that, as a representative of Crossbell State, I hereby emphatically and categorically declare the independent state of Crossbell invalid. Wow, he really said it. This is going to give us a little more leeway for sure. Indeed it will. Sergey, what was this they're doing? You tell me, you know anyone else who can pull this off? Shake a leg, people. Looks like a business is about to pick up. But what does Arios think? And there you have it. From here, I would now like to disclose the truth behind the events leading to this day. It began with the raid on Crossbell City 2 months ago. Oh, now she's just gonna spill the whole beans. How much longer do we intend to let them peddle this swill over our airwaves? We've discovered the conduit they used to gain access to the signal and are in the process of cutting them off. It should only take another few minutes or so. We've begun withdrawing the screens that have been set up in the city as well. Citizens should disperse on their own shortly. So this was their ace in the hole. It's no easy task weaving a thread of fact into a tapestry of fiction. That's the mark of a wily old veteran if I ever saw one. Aren't you forgetting something? This would never have happened had you not allowed the speaker to escape from his house arrest. Fair point. We'll shoulder the blame for that. Though, had you allowed us to do things our way from the start, those pests would be dead. Then, this never would have happened. We cannot afford to compromise the divine child's temperament. There's only so far we can go with the SSS and their allies if we want to keep her cooperation. Vexing as it all is, those are the terms we agreed to. This ploy will likely have a considerable effect on the defense force stationed outside of the city, too. I'll do what I can to mitigate it. Please do. I'd say it's about high time we got down and dirty ourselves. Hayway and the Resistance are still out there. Let the hunt begin. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with our associates at Ouroboros. Something needs to be done about the SSS, not to mention the church's airship. If you would. Well, that was quite a show. Seems to me that your old man is all velvet glove and no iron fist. That may be how you see it, but I would ask you to consider this an act of foresight as president. This project's ultimate goal is to shift the balance of power across the entire continent. That's something that my father could never hope to do alone. Hence why he's surrounded himself with collaborators who can get the job done for him. Such as the Divine Blade of Wind, as well as that other gentleman. Precisely. Daddy, you done talking yet? Oh, hey, Lady Belle, what's up? Surely as spirited as ever, I see. Have you finished thinking over what we discussed earlier? You mean about being in charge of your private unit? Yeah, it sounds kind of fun, but I like what I'm doing already. You could at least wait until I leave the room before trying to headhunt her from right under my nose. Yes, my apologies. In any case, Mr. Orlando, I would like to proceed as per our previous arrangements, if you don't mind. Fine by me. What are you gonna do, lad? I'm not your grandson, Pop, so keep your nose in your own business. I do whatever I want. Suit yourself. You're always welcome to roll with us if you want, Walt. I'll put you through the paces. Such a thoughtful pair, aren't they? Aren't they? You think that deadly little daddy's girl is thoughtful? Then again, I guess you'd probably relate, wouldn't you? No wonder you all click so well. Having second thoughts about taking me up on my offer? Huh, as if. I finally got the power I deserve thanks to that drug you gave me. Power no one but me can handle. That's for certain. None could hope to match you in physical strength when you demonize Wald. I couldn't ask for a better test case. What am I, some kind of lab rat to you? Not that it's any skin off my back. As long as I get to crush that smug son of a bitch, I'm gonna put him in his place for good. The shockwaves of Speaker McDowell's declaration of invalidity slowly spread throughout the state, as well as the rest of the continent. Whatever impact it had on those in Crossbell City remained shrouded in mystery due to the barrier. Within the Defense Force, however, unrest spread virulently as the chain of command at Bellegarde and Tangram Gate began to unravel. Amidst the chaos, the SSS received a surprising call aboard the Merkaba. Figured out how to bring down the barrier. Yes, and in turn, a way to suppress the power of the 3 ions. The key lies in the Great Bells. Great Bells, do you refer to the ones at Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple? Are you suggesting that they're empowering the barrier and the ions? No, strictly speaking, their power is derived from the Septarion. However, the Septarion is not yet complete at the moment. For it to perform its so-called miracles over an extended area, its powers seem to rely on designated spatial fields. Said fields are specified by the resonance of the bells. I never realized they were capable of that. So if we can just stop them from resonating, then you may be able to release the barrier. I wager that it would also suppress the power of the white ion that destroyed Grelia Fortress, at least in theory. Hell, it's gotta be worth a try. The barrier and white ion do remain our largest obstacles. Liberating Crossbell City will be impossible as long as both of them remain. So in other words, we should prepare to head to Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple. Yes, as for the third bell, it was used at the ancient battlefield and then taken back to Central Square, according to Sao. Can't do anything about that one, but we could still stop the bells at the tower and the temple at least. That is if you can get past Ouroboros. Members of their forces are guarding both locations. Well, shoot. Yet another problem to account for. Campanella is stationed at the Moon Temple. As for Stargazer's Tower, I believe it is under the protection of Arianrod. That crazy strong chick in the tin can again, huh? She's several problems in one. We may manage to pull out a win against the Fool, but even with our numbers, I highly doubt we'd stand a chance fighting toe-to-toe against the Steel Maiden. Would she really be that powerful? She is. Granted, the Society has its fair share of heavy hitters regardless, but she surpasses even the mightiest warriors they can muster. Her strength is inhuman. There may not be a man alive who could defeat her. That's absurd. But Wazzy, you're one of the Septine Church's dominions. A role like that isn't given without reason. It's still, you're saying that even you wouldn't be able to oppose her? That's right. I wouldn't even trust my Stigma's power to put so much as a dent in her armor. If anyone can challenge her, and that's a big if, to be the commander. Yes, however, the entire continent is in a state of emergency. As things are, Commander Selnate is in no position to come here. I know. We'd at least have a puncher's chance if Kevin were here. It's too bad time is a luxury we can't afford. We finally have an opening that could allow us to break this deadlock. There's no other choice. We have to take this opportunity. Hell yeah. Agreed. Doesn't matter how powerful she is, no one is invincible. They're right, if we falter here, we'll never reach Bell and the others. I'm in, let's head to Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple. I wish you the best of luck. I would also advise that you save Arianrod at Stargazer's Tower for last. Lest you be unprepared to face her knights, let alone the maiden herself. Can I go anywhere? Because I'm suddenly remembering that, like, that was like, come back when you can... Oh, okay. He said, come back when you do something, and I don't remember what he said, so I kind of want to go back to him. Our first destination is the Moon Temple, a ruin in the Mains region dating back to the Middle Ages. Meister Georg asserts that one of the Society's enforcers, Campanella the Fool, will be awaiting you there. He doesn't typically dirty his hands like this, so even the Church's records on him are incomplete. You face an enigmatic foe. There's no telling what he might have in store. Be ready for anything. The Society of Ouroboros. I heard they were the ones behind those bizarre happenings in Liberal last year. They haven't been making their presence felt very much in Crossbell, but they do have 2 key locations fully guarded. Makes you wonder what their ultimate goal in all of this is. Hacking the orbital net went a lot smoother than I thought it would. They've totally blocked off access from the signal booster though, so there's no chance we're going to be able to use it again. Doesn't matter though. Scaring the crap out of those chumps in Orcus Tower was more than worth it. Now hurry up and take back the city already. I've got a base to reclaim. Maybe it said there was no point of return because I had to report the monsters I defeated. You'll be able to infiltrate the city once we do something about the barrier and that white ion. I'm sure Speaker McDowell's declaration reached Chief Sergey and the others too. They're probably already on the move. This is the final push, Lloyd. You guys go kick some butt out there. The Steel Maiden. She was the one who shattered Yin's mask. Perhaps it would be only fair that I return the favor. Not sure how I'd fare against such an overwhelming opponent, to be honest. But I will not yield. I have my own mission that I have to accomplish, no matter what. Maybe I should bring her for Ariane Road. Grandfather's declaration of invalidity has had major repercussions all over the map. Now that the CDF is withdrawn, civil unrest might start bubbling up to the surface. Might be a good idea to check how things have changed around the state on our way to stop the 2 bells. Maybe. Speaker McDowell? Oh, pardon me, Lloyd, I was lost in thought. Declaring the independent state of Crossbell invalid has broken us out of this deadlock. But was it truly the right thing to do? I fear there is no correct answer. Even so, I have always believed that the act of seeking it is vital in and of itself. That is my duty as Speaker of the Diet, and above all, as a true Crossbellan. We'll never forget what you've done for us, Speaker McDowell. Know that once this is all over, the SSS will lend you whatever help we can in return. You have my thanks in advance. I'll surely need the support when the time comes. So the great bells scattered about Crossbell exist to create localized fields of space that amplify the powers of the Septarion. In light of what the present situation has already shown us, I believe we can trust Georg's findings. But to think of the children of man were capable of creating such things, not to mention the cradle of the cult. The deluded obsessions of the Croix family truly know no bounds. Ouroboros and the Gralsard have faced off time and again throughout unrecorded history. You could almost say we're bound by fate. That said, despite how much our order has looked into the Society, we know shockingly little about the Fool and the Steel Maiden. No countermeasures, no glaring weak points. As things stand, we'll have to fight the both of them blind. But nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. We might as well jump in head first to see who comes out on top. Why does this button make the thing disappear? It's really random. Makes menus disappear. Never thought someone from the Society would supply us with valuable information the way Georg Rosenberg has. As a member of the Gralsritter, I'm hesitant to take his word at face value. But it doesn't seem like he was lying to us. Just goes to show they got people of all stripes and sorts over in Ouroboros. That they do. Ho ho! In terms of overall strength, the Red Constellation is probably tougher than the Society. The guys at Ouroboros have their archaisms, not to mention that insane Lance Master. Gonna take a lot more than raw power alone to crack those nut jobs. Don't go soft on them for even a second, Lloyd. You got that? Seeing as we no longer need to locate any additional landing spots, I have passed my duties on board to Jonah for now. As for our next mission, we will be facing off against Ouroboros. There's no way for us to predict what tactics they may employ. With that in mind, I must ensure that my orbital staff and I are in perfect condition at all times. Both the Moon Temple and Stargazer's Tower were once under the supervision of the Crossbell Guardian Force. We had just learned the truth about the bells earlier, maybe we could have avoided the current situation altogether. Still, dwelling on it won't do us any good. We have a lot of battles ahead, so I'll keep my head up and face forward. The Merkaba Unit 5 has been keeping in touch with us from outside the state since the Declaration of Invalidity. Father Kevin and his crew are busy preparing to assist us with the liberation of Crossbell City. For that to make a difference, we first need to do something about the white ion and the barrier around the city. Fair enough. Okay, first, I'm gonna try and go back to Sao. He said come back at some point. I just don't remember what he said. I want to go see. These ones actually give good Sepith. Wasn't I mostly short on water? Was water and wind. Although now I'm short on time. Then aren't we all? I mean, it's plenty of water and wind from these enemies. I could just farm it just to get Tio's last slot. You probably get a Master Quartz from the fishing too. You probably get a Master Quartz from a lot of things. He's ready to see you in our hideout now. Are you ready to meet with him? I'm gonna save first because I don't know what this is gonna do. Very well. Please follow me. I will guide you to Master Sao. I guess it was just getting everyone from the SSS back. I expected nothing less from my beloved friends in the SSS. Allow me to congratulate you on assisting the good speaker with formally declaring the independent state of Crossbell invalid. Even I couldn't have foreseen something so thrilling on the horizon. Well, it's only thanks to the cooperation of countless others that we've been able to come this far. We've also discovered how to disable the barrier around Crossbell City. Once we do that, we'll be able to infiltrate the city and rescue Kia. Keep in mind that you've taken but a single step. Still, there's no denying that the tide is beginning to turn. By the way, how's your game of hide and hope they don't seek going? The Red Constellation had indeed been searching for us, but they've withdrawn for the time being. The Defense Force unit that was patrolling on the highway nearby has also pulled back. I imagine that gave the Resistance team in Mainz ample opportunity to escape harm. It's stressful not knowing how 2nd Lieutenant Muriel and the others were doing. But it looks like now we can finally breathe a sigh of relief, huh, Randy? Yeah, as if. Defense forces aside, my uncle and his guys don't give a damn what Old Man McDowell declares about anything. I bet a pretty mirror the only reason they bailed was to prep for the next move. I'm afraid I must agree with those odds. It's only a matter of time before they attempt something that puts their little hunting expedition in Mainz to shame. And it seems we still have no room to let our guards down whatsoever. Yes, quite, and so I'm counting on all of you to remove that barrier on the double. Till you do, you won't be able to mount any sort of counteroffensive. Rest assured that when the time comes, we will cooperate in the liberation of Crossbell City. We'll hold you to that. Breaking through Ouroboros' defenses and bringing down the barrier won't be easy. You can leave it to us. We're going to clear open a path for you and your men, as well as the Resistance. Yes, we won't rest until we've done so. As reliable as ever. Now, if you'll excuse me, this brings our little gathering to an end. Allow, if you could guide them safely back the way they came, please. Unfortunately, Master Sao is presently occupied with preparing countermeasures against the Red Constellation and will not be accepting visitors. We ask that you get in touch with us again once the barrier is taken care of. Yeah, we'll do that. You all take care of yourselves. Farewell for now. This all feels optional, and it's going to affect something when we go back into Crossbell City. I could very easily just not do this. There's also that one line. I hate how this game does this. Ellie's like, we should probably check and see what people think now. And it's like, oh, should I go everywhere and talk to people? Part of me thinks like I should. Like, let's go back to Armorca real quick. Why is there two? Why is there one in the distance? I guess that's where the ship lands, technically. I mean, he's referencing the invalid. I guess everyone would have something to say. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything out of it. I don't know if there's anyone. I guess there's a few prominent people to talk to. There he is. Oh, the SSS. Thank goodness you're still okay. When I heard that about Speaker McDowell's declaration of invalidity, I wasn't sure what to think. Did you all have a hand in it? Had a few, as a matter of fact. How have things been in Armorca? Any significant changes? Not for the moment, no. I was in talks with the CDF when we received the news, though, and they were quite out of sorts about it. I suppose it's no surprise that the village itself wasn't very affected by it either way. Yeah, if I had to guess, the city's where things are really hitting the fan. Indeed, it has me worried for my neighbors back home. My friends and associates at St. Ursula and Mainz are a point of concern as well. Only were possible to travel. Fortunately, the declaration was only a small step in the right direction. There's still a lot of work to be done. Stay safe in the meantime, Mr. Hayworth. I will. Good luck to you all. I feel like anybody that has a portrait, like prominent enough to have a portrait, I should talk to. I'm also curious if I can like make my way to the other gate. Because it said the patrols aren't happening yet. This one's afraid of me? What level is it? Are these? They're 82. Why are they afraid? I mean, I'll take it. I was gonna say that's not worth it, but I guess this is worth it. I'm surprised it was afraid of us though. We're only what, like, okay, maybe that's just some time. Oh god damn it. You're not worth my time. I'm just gonna run. They're really not worth the time. I mean, maybe the Sepith was kind of worth it, but not really. It's more worth to just attack the ones in the field. There's no one up here, is there? No. don't have time. I'm being chased. Oh, god damn it. I mean, I guess I can build burst back up. I don't think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go through like the actual dungeons that I'm going to. It's not just gonna be a boss rush. I don't recognize this bull though. Yeah, alright. That's pretty good Sepith. For a nice quick fight. I only need 100 more water. I actually don't remember how much time I need. Nice. Wonder how close I'm probably gonna get stopped just outside the gate. But I like that I can go this way because I did want to go to at least to the fisherman's hut. See what's up. No one's outside. Oh, there is someone here. Lake Lord. A proposal for United Nations and a civil war in our Arabonia. Who would have thought that the political climate could shift so much in the span of a month? And then to top it all off, there was the Declaration of Invalidity. Indeed, a bolt from the blue is one thing, but this is more akin to a thunderstorm. This is the only Fisher Lord that I defeated. I didn't even try the other ones. You're Lord Bannings of the Fisherman's Guild, are you not? Lake Lord the Third, what are you doing in here? Training, obviously. I am the leader of the club, after all. How can I return to Arabonia after such a shameful defeat? I see. So I don't think this is the safest place for you right now. Indeed, we will escort you to Armorica village. Please prepare for immediate evacuation. Will you just leave us be already? Every angler knows the wilderness like the back of their hand. We can keep ourselves sheltered and fed with ease. That aside, if things are as dangerous as you say, changing our location would hardly make a difference, now would it? But in any case, we have our enigmas on hand, and quite frankly, our well-being is none of your concern. Now, if you don't have any further objections, leave us be at once. Sure. There would definitely be more here if I actually, like, completed the fishing. I assume the others are just gone. Even if I went to their spots. You had to do that in Chapter 4. Which it's fine. Even with a guide like telling you where to go and like stuff, it's still like this time I didn't really feel like spending. Although this part, I bet you if I had, they would have given me a master quartz or something. The sad part is, you know what? I'm surprised that. I'm just gonna double check a thing. I'm surprised I could go to the Fisher Hut and they wouldn't be like, "There's a spot to land." Just, you know, make my life easier. They did mention that, like, we've exhausted all potential landing spots and all across Bell. But you never know. It'd be pretty handy so I don't have to run all the way back. I just, you know, maybe I'll see an exclamation point pop up. Dang. Well, we're running back. I didn't have like an option to like... I don't have an option to just go back to the ship. I have to go to one of the circles. I could run all the way across Ball City and see where the barrier is, but it's like, I don't need to. It's nothing there. There's only one chest as well. I mean, I should have access to it now. Theoretically. I don't know if we're strong enough to do it. It was still a level 100 one. It was the Cryons. Which are magic heavy. Which is pretty nasty. I could try it though. I wouldn't mind. It should give me the water bell. Which I think is the last bell. I have all the other bells, right? Oh, I don't have the wind bell. Or maybe I just don't see it. Someone has it. Oh no, I have... No, that's a gem. I do have the wind bell. I have the space bell. The earth bell. Fire bell. I don't have the time bell. Or the mirage bell. I am missing it. I'm missing one of them. The ancient battlefield might be closer. I think it's 2 whole screens away to get back to Armarca, but this one's right here. I am 30 away. I'm just gonna defeat a few things. Nice, exactly 800. Hell yeah. Okay. Try talking to the odd person here. Risha refuses to come here because of emotions. Looking for Cecile, Dr. Sayland, and the patient. Sayland. Doctors and interns are doing all they can to come up with the alternatives to the medicines we're lacking. Our solutions may be less than ideal, but we'd be neglecting our patients if we didn't try everything at our disposal. I swear on my pride as a neurologist and pharmacologist that we're going to pull through this. Adios being my witness. Hey, little guy, word in the hospital that the city's in disarray again. I hear there was a shocking expose on who was actually responsible for the raid. It would seem they managed to suppress it before the details could really get around. I'm sorry, Ilya. I wouldn't be here if not for the president's schemes. She has every right to be upset. Well, none of the truth of what happened matters to me anymore. I care far more about when my next rehab session is. I'm itching to get out of this bed and move my body around. It's the only way I'm gonna make the stage mine again. For a second there, I thought we were gonna see a whole new side of you. Ilya will always be Ilya. Oh. That's random. So McDowell went and declared the whole kit and caboodle invalid, eh? I've been Sega and the others in the city are making their move now. They wouldn't let an opportunity like this pass them by. Wish I could join them, but there's not much I can do in this state. I'll have to leave the heavy lifting to you, SSS. Where is Cecile? Ah. Oh, Lloyd, you're all here. Well, isn't this a lovely surprise? The SSS are back together again. Yeah, not a moment too soon. We'd have never been able to make it happen without your support. Sorry to have worried you, Cecile. Now, Ellie, there's nothing to apologize for. No doubt you and the others have been through a lot. And on that note, there's something I can't help but notice. From what I can tell, the SSS seems more tightly knit than ever before. Hey, we can only get closer with time, right? We've done it all by now. Yes, it truly puts into perspective just how far we've come this year. Yeah, not to say there isn't still a whole lot left on our plates, though. I know your toughest fights are still ahead of you. If anyone can get to the bottom of this string of incidents, it's the SSS. Good luck, everyone. I'll be rooting for you. We won't let you down, Cecile. Alright. God damn it. For some reason I think it's gonna say like talk at the top like you do with Abyss. Let's go to mains first. I'm assuming Muriel is gonna be here somewhere. Wouldn't mind talking to her if she's around. Randy, special support section, just the people I want. She looks unhappy. She looks really unhappy. Just the people I wanted to see. With the Declaration of Independence invalidated, the Defense Force can no longer act with impunity. Now if we could just do something about the barrier surrounding the city. Disabling it would be our only real chance of liberating the citizens. We're on the job, Second Lieutenant. It'll get done one way or another. But just a heads up, the Constellation's probably already geared up for that to happen. If we aren't careful, they could start hunting the Resistance before we even get this operation off the ground. In other words, the sooner we act, the better. Agreed. I'll ensure my men are fully prepared to launch the operation on our end. With the Wolves' help, we'll be able to put up a better fight against the Red Constellation. In the meantime, we're counting on the SSS to shut the barrier down. Don't worry, we'll pop that bubble. Just be careful on your end, Marielle. Same to you, Randy. Figured I'd at least say hi to the mayor. I don't think there's anyone else here. Alright, let's see if I don't even know if I can go on that road, but maybe. Dang, okay. Thought maybe I could at least go on the road and they'd turn me back later so I could try the chest again, but... oh well. Okay, the fastest is from... here, I think. I think I fought this before. I have. Really weak to fire, but I don't have any. I can't delay it. Oh, he actually does damage. Oh, you're just like completely blocking. Oh, never mind. Completely blocking my ass. That sounds awful, actually. Don't do that. They have products to fix that. Just do save. For all I know, I'm gonna have to do a boss fight right at the start. There are chests around though, so it's definitely like a dungeon situation. That's Ouroboros' crest. The door appears to have been sealed up by some kind of power. Everyone look! That bell. We've just got to stop that thing from resonating, right? You're welcome to try, at least. My, oh my, our meddling little Meister must have pointed you this way, didn't he? Perhaps the definitive Gordius-class units angered him. Or could it have been the attack on Arkinsiel? He was less angered and more pissed out of his mind, I'd say. You reap what you sow. Well, that's no fair. Why should I have to pick up the tab for the professor and the Jaegers? But oh well, I guess that's life. I fucking knew it. If you're here, you must be looking to have some fun. Let's get the party started, shall we? Archaisms. These are Leor Gun Easy. The Society's location defense archaisms. Who cares? Either way, we're sending them to the scrap heap. Roger that. Let's start with a Fortuna. That might be bad. The lack of movement. You did everything we could win. Okay. They don't have that much HP. It's a shame I can't get both her and Lloyd. I'll just do this to counteract. Let's do an encourage. I'm just gonna do that again. It was Ellie who has accelerate. That's right. Oh, I can hit both. I'm just gonna S-craft with Noelle as well. She's got double strength up.
こちらノエル C から広域支援攻撃を要請します。敵集団をロックオン。ファイヤー。協力感謝します。
I guess their whole thing is they just hit us from afar. And they just... This is so like... We can't reach them kind of thing. Oh, want to Omega Strike? I don't know if I do. I can't hit both. I may as well just hit the lower one. This should do more than 3k. I'll be really sad if it doesn't. Holy shit. Okay, I'm glad I didn't kill them both at the same time. That could have been really bad. Well, I can still reach too, so that's nice. Oh, he doesn't have Holy Breath anymore. Fuck. That sucks. I can probably just S-craft. If I S-craft with Tio first, we'll be immune to whatever it does. I mean, this might kill it on its own because he still has double arts up. But I'll throw this in. That was that's the easiest fight I've done all day. Maybe I've just like properly set up my team better. Standing ovation, all of you. Very well, come right inside, no need to be shy. I'll be waiting for you in front of the bell. What do you make of this? I'm not sure, but I have a feeling he has some tricks up his sleeves. And they're not going to be the fun kind either. Regardless, our only option is to press forward. Yeah, let's prepare for the worst. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. Yeah, my voice is starting to go, so you can save this for next time. So if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.